at 5:30.
I'm here to get justice for my son.
A decade ago today, a Cleveland police officer shot and killed 12-year-old Tamir Rice while he played with a toy gun. No one was charged.
We're tired. We're not violent. We're voiceless.
Tamir's death sparked protests in Ohio and across the country, shining a spotlight on the Cleveland Police Department's practices.
That's why we out here to change the system. The system has been the same way for a very long time.
Tamir Rice's death exposed fractures in the relationship between police and the community they serve.
And today, the City Club of Cleveland held a forum to remember Tamir's legacy. Tamir's mother, Samaria, her attorney, and her cousin, Latanya Goldsby, who is the president of Black Lives Matter Cleveland, all spoke. Now, despite federal reforms, they say little has changed since Tamir died.
How are we going to be able to trust the police if there's no accountability across the board? That leaves us with no help. That leaves people like me and Ms. Goldsby on the front line demanding justice.
News 5 investigator Sarah Buttison has covered Tamir's case from the start. She spoke with Samaria before today's event, and Sarah, she told you that she feels like she has never had a chance to truly grieve.
That's right, Katie and Damon. It has been 10 years as of today, but Samaria Rice says she still feels like she is living in a nightmare she can't wake up from. People say time heals. It's also a cruel thief.
So you can't find a piece, it's just a piece missing. That's kind of how it feels for me. My piece is missing and I'm never going to get it back.
10 years ago today, Samaria Rice's son, Tamir, was playing with a pellet gun outside Cudell Recreation Center. A man called police and said it might just be a kid with a toy gun. But that message was never relayed to Cleveland police officers Frank Garmbach and Timothy Lohman. When their patrol car slid in next to the gazebo where Tamir was playing, Lohman jumped out and fired 2 shots when Tamir appeared to reach for his waistband.
To get that horrific knock at the door. So I will never forget it. It's like a nightmare, and I never get a chance to rest from it.
In part because of what happened next, Tamir's death sparked protests and outrage around the country. Cleveland settled her family's lawsuit for $6 million. Garmbach was suspended, Lohman was fired. But Samaria wanted him convicted of murder.
It's just not right. It's not fair. He should be in prison.
Instead, Lohman has been rehired as a police officer 3 times by small police departments across the region. Each time, there was public outcry and he resigned.
It's sickening to have to deal with it.
Her time, she says, is better spent at the Tamir Rice Foundation and Afrocentric Cultural Center, which she created to provide after-school programs for kids in Cleveland. Part of her son's legacy, a legacy left too soon.
It means everything to me that he is part of change. Unfortunately, I would rather have him here.
Samaria says Tamir was loving, affectionate, and funny, and the glue that held her family together. I'm News 5 investigator Sarah Buttison.